This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Halloween, 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 Halloween.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is of me doing my face paint for Halloween. I know it's a little bit late, so I'm sorry about that. But I thought it was still an interesting process and I thought you guys would love to see how I did it and what I looked like for Halloween. So I picked up a whole heap of different face paints just from my local Kmart and they were $8 for, I think it was about 6 little tubes. And you would have seen me hold them up just a little while ago. Before I started, I put on some moisturizer, just like the same way you would put on primer for makeup. I don't use primer. I probably should, but I don't. I use moisturizer instead. So I did the same thing here. So I put on my moisturizer and then I started with a white layer first. And I know it doesn't, it's not overly thick and it's not, well, it is white, but, and even the black wasn't extremely black, but overall, once you put it all together, it ended up looking really, really cool. So it didn't matter too much that it wasn't covering my skin entirely. And considering it wasn't really for anything huge, it was just another day at work, it didn't really matter too much. So I started with the base color, which was white, and then I was using a reference image and I was just copying what it looked like on the reference image with the black lines and just sort of blocking in all of the areas that had black. I would have loved to have been able to sort of blend it a little bit more so that there was like more grey tones and things like that, but I was recording this at 6 a.m. in the morning before I started work at 8 a.m. so I didn't leave myself a lot of time to do it, but I think it really turned out well. I think overall it took me just over an hour to complete the whole thing, so yeah, I think it worked out really, really well. So now you can see I'm going in with the black, and the black doesn't cover my skin entirely because I have such a light skin tone, I suppose. But it did the job quite well. And then around my eyes, you'll notice I don't go all the way up to my eyes because that's a sensitive area. And I know that I have eye makeup that I could use there instead. So at the very end, you'll see I actually fix up all of those spots that I have missed with some eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. So I'm just fixing up a few of the white bits that I missed out on and covering my chin. It was really hard because you can only see so far under your own chin in a mirror, and a lot of my chin that I was painting I couldn't actually see. So I think it was even. I think it turned out okay. And you can see me trying to blend in those the cheeks now a little bit. I did get it a little grey, but it wasn't as grey as I wanted it to. And then I disappear off the screen a little bit. I'm sorry. I think I changed the position I was standing in, so I didn't realise how low my face was in the camera. I was adding all of the cracks. The reference image that I got was just off Pinterest. I just searched for, I think I searched for like spooky Halloween face painting, and that's what came up. So I thought that was really, really cool. And I'm just doing some more details. If you dressed up for Halloween, I'd love to know what you dressed up as. And if you got any photos, I'd love to see them. If you've posted them anywhere, let me know because I'll go and check them out. So you can see me doing the teeth now. They definitely did not turn out the same way as the reference image. They were a lot wonkier, but I still think it turned out okay. They were pretty creepy looking, which is, I guess, is what I was going for. So Halloween. And this is sort of where the whole look started coming together really nicely, because like the darker that it's getting, the more depth it looks like it has, which is really cool. So I know that you can't see a lot of my other side of my face when I'm doing it, but I think I got a pretty good filming angle considering the fact that I was filming a mirror. So yeah, so now I'm just fixing up all the edges, trying to make it more black. I figured out that if you try and paint over the top of what was already on your skin, it just disappears and wipes away because I guess it is water-based. On the bright side, it was so easy to get off. I literally just used some makeup wipes and the whole thing came off within a matter of seconds, so that was really, really good. It's actually pretty decent face paint for $8, so I was really impressed. And now I'm just trying to fix up some of the little bits that you can still see my skin coming through, and doing the finishing touches, trying to sort of blend it a bit at the top, make it look a bit spooky and have a bit of depth. And then I colour in a few of like the accent lines and whatnot, and I go in with my makeup. So you'll see I use eyeshadow around my eyes and liquid eyeliner, and try and make it as dark as I possibly can, because I didn't have black eyeshadow, I only had really dark brown, but I think it still came out pretty well for what I was trying to do. And then I figured out that I could use the same brown to try and do a little bit more shading around my face a little bit, so I did that, and I think that turned out quite well, although it kind of looked like it was skin toned against the white, which was a bit of a pain, so it looked like I just rubbed parts off, but it gave it depth, which was what I was going for, so that was good. And I'm just finishing everything off now, doing my eyeliner, and I put some mascara on, and you can see I put a dirty fingerprint there, which I had to fix up. But yeah, overall I was really, really happy with it, and I'm nearly done now, so yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I think it turned out pretty well. So if you have any questions about how I did it, please let me know. I'll try and link the items that I used in the description below. A lot of them were items I had around the house, like my makeup that I was using, but there was some face paint that I got from Kmart. So it was $8, so this costs approximately $8, which isn't too bad. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in my next one. Bye!